I do hear people talk about Nigeria. What exactly is your experience as a foreigner that visited Nigeria? There are so many people saying so many things. There's so many narratives being pushed out there, especially to people who are intending to visit. Now, most of this narrative might be pushed by people who are yet to even visit Africa or even visit Nigeria. So, a lot of people decided to take the bull by the horn to visit the motherland and actually to have a taste of Nigeria for themselves. A lot of things being pushed out there. And listen, guys, these people are the ones that will tell us from their experiences so far. And it's not going to be just one person. Over time, I will be running a series whereby people are going to share their experience in Nigeria, so that you that do want to visit the country, you will hear, learn from them. All right, there has been some African Americans, or I would say Black Americans, that also visited Nigerians. If you watch my channel, I've been talking about them. However, this particular one took a turn, and I loved what I heard, and I feel this is highly educating.
What's up, family? So this is my second month in Nigeria, and I want to share some of the differences that I've seen in Nigeria and the U.S. I've been here for 2 months, a little over 2 months, and my time is winding down. But as I'm here, I just started watching the news, because I try not to see, watch and pay attention to what's going on in the U.S. while I'm here, because I want to just relax and be stress-free. I heard the story about the young lady, Carly Russell, and I'm so glad that she was found. Thank God for that. I hope justice is served in that situation. But it just makes me think how much we have been told over the years that it's dangerous to come to what America considers a third world country or a poverty-stricken country. Now, don't beat me up in the comment section, because I know that Nigeria is not third world, but I'm just letting you know what they have told us as Americans. And for some of us who have not traveled here, we still believe that. You can go on to the U.S. database for safety. I don't know what it's called, and you can see that even now they give us alerts not to come here. It's dangerous to travel here. And it's always been like that. It's always been like that. And for an American, when you see stuff like that and you hear it, it makes you scared to come. But while I'm thinking about it, the U.S. for many years now has been one of the most dangerous places to visit, to live, to raise children. It wasn't always like that. When I was growing up, it wasn't like that as much as it is now. I'm afraid for my children. I'm afraid for my grandchildren. And because of the way that society is there. Yes, I live there 6 months out of the year, and I've seen so much happen. Our children are not able to go out and play like I see these children doing. Families are fighting. Our men are being locked up and killed. It's so much going on. But they tell us that Nigeria or any kind of African country or any kind of what they call third world country is dangerous for us to travel to. You know what? We live in one of the most dangerous countries in the world, and I believe that. We got to do better. Go to part 2, because I want to talk to you more about this.
Our American continent is the most unsafe country in the world, if you ask me. This is truly my opinion because of how they were trained. Mostly their moral standard is different. You hear lots of mass shooting. Go check the news. Guys, it is deafening. People get robbed, people get shot, molested. Yet, everyone is still running to America. The media over there tries so hard to overshadow the negative news with their positive news. And of course, God will always bless America. But here's the thing. I am not so against you defending or wanting to protect your country. People should do it. Okay, I'm not just okay with the fact that you would do that, yet place a red flag or travel alert on other continents or countries and want the world to avoid them. In Nigeria, we do some things considered weird in America. First of all, there is no damn racism in Nigeria. When you enter Nigeria, you feel the warmth, you feel the freshness, you feel the acceptance, amongst other cool things. You feel the serene environment. You will see Mother Nature and the lovely sun warming up to you, to your skin. You will see skins like gods and goddesses. In America, there is no respect, but here we value it. You see compassion in people. There is nothing like, oh, you minding your business, especially in dire situations. Here we make friends, and depression levels here isn't as shocking as that of America. Children are trained. You are not afraid of someone walking up to you, like to handcuff you or charge you or press unnecessary charges. You work for your money, you work, you eat, you save if you can. We simply are humans here. Tell me which country isn't bad. There are bad people everywhere. There are bad people, bad government, corruption, nepotism, bad leadership everywhere. We just get blinded by tall buildings and the so-called system works, but we dwell in there just because of the exchange rate. Let me be honest with you. Listen, guys, the day $1 will equal 10 naira. I'm not talking about in terms of the figure. I'm not just talking about the purchasing power, because the purchasing power of Nigeria is very high. What I'm saying is, what you cannot buy with $1 in America, you can buy with $1 in Nigeria. Anybody listening to my content, you understand what I'm talking about? The purchasing power of Nigeria is very high. But we are talking about the weakened naira at the world market in terms of the IMF, the Forex, and the rest of them. If naira was strengthened in the world market and $1 becomes 10 naira, I am telling you, brothers and sisters, within 1 year, many Nigerians will return home. And that is just the fact.
So this is part two, the differences I see in the U.S. and Nigeria. I've been here for 2 months. Please go watch part one if you haven't watched that yet. But some of the differences that I see here is the freedom of our children to be able to go outside and play and not worry about someone abducting them. People go to church. People actually go to church or to the mosque or whatever religious organization that they're associated with. They go religiously on Sundays. Sundays is for family, and it used to be that way in the U.S. when I was growing up, but now everything has changed. I believe our biggest problem in the U.S. is that we have taken God, Christ, out of the home, out of our family unit, and that's where we went wrong. People are eating together, having family meals. They're cooking. They're not relying on outside restaurants to nourish their families. People are living longer here. There are plenty of people here that the seniors, our elders here, are living past 100. They're healthier, and that's another thing. They're healthier here. If you're healthier, you feel better. You're able to function better, and you're not being stressed out by what society has going on. Yes, there are problems here, and I'm not saying that this is a perfect country. It is not by far, but I believe that their way of life is much better than the American way of life. And for you all, for the ones that will say, well, just stay there. I really wish I could. But there are things that I have to put in place to be able to be here. Yes, America has better opportunities as far as jobs and things of that nature. But when you think about it, in our society, in the U.S. society, you work just to pay bills. You're in a rat race. A lot of us don't live long. because we have worked ourselves to death. So, what is it that we are accomplishing? What is the big thrill about being there? I don't know. I just wish that we would do better. Go to part 3 because I still want to talk about this.
Brothers and sisters in Nigeria, family is everything. Our children play freely, at least within the vicinity or compound. We cook our food and we eat more of natural food. We eat healthy food, not some baked food that are cancerous. We value or connect to Mother Nature through tradition or our religion. We work and we rest. And also, we have people staying or living longer. If you go through the comment section, you see a lot of people are talking about it. Nigerians, where your skin color doesn't matter. You feel the love of the motherland. Exactly. There is no racism here. Nobody's telling you, oh, go back to your country or go back to Africa. Nigeria, there is nothing like, oh, this country does not belong to you. Go back to your country. No, we are one here. Okay, you just got to follow up button. Okay, you just got a follow button because of your sincerity. I'm a proud Nigerian and will always be. Thank you so much, brother or sister. We are proud of Nigerians. If you're not a proud Nigerian, I don't know which country you want to be proud of, because no country is better. The day leadership changes in this country, a lot of people will return home. Exactly. You just said it. The problem we are having here is leadership issue, which is not just from the apex, also amongst the citizens, because the people that you are seeing on top came from below. So yes, both the citizens and the leaders are the same thing, and we need to change our attitude in various ways and in various capacities in this country. Nigeria is much safer. No mass shooting. I said it earlier. It is not just a place whereby somebody wakes up just because they felt depressed or because somebody broke their heart. They started shooting people and killing people. Thank you for this. I need to go see my man and not be afraid like it seemed they want us to be. Try to find about the necessary requirements, okay? So make some inquiry so that you will be on the know about what to do. I have been to Nigeria several times and traveled to many different countries. No place is perfect. Thank you so much. If you've been a traveler, you will know that every country do have its own good and its own bad. Let us always project the good and do not allow other people from other continents to dampen the good side of Nigeria, only to project the negative side. Meanwhile, our own negative side is better than their own negative side, yet they will cover it up using their media. I was married to a Nigerian for more than 29 years and he never been to my country, Jamaica, because he has so much bad things about my country. My dear sister, I understand what you're saying. We Nigerians, we are feeling it too. There are certain countries that even we Nigerians, we dread to visit. Why? Because of so many bad things we hear about those nations. And that is what I do tell people. And I said, this is the same way people feel about our nation. But when they take that bold step, they will say otherwise. So I feel everybody will need to take that bold step, irrespective of what you heard. Safety cannot be overemphasized. Just be careful of where you are going to and pack your things, put everything into perspective and be very careful out there. And I tell people, you see this aspect of, oh, this country is the safest in the world. It's just a mirage, it's an illusion. It does not exist. Be careful wherever you are going to. And this person said, I've always wanted to visit Nigeria. Love from Australia. We love you too. I just can't thank you enough for going out there and finding the truth for yourself. Remember, those who lie to us control the news media. Of course, you are correct. That's just it. They control the narrative online. So they will lie about anything. Go check any country that dares to challenge them. Before you know it, they will put that country on a negative limelight. But we need to say no. And we thank God that people are currently visiting Nigeria. We saw what happened in December. People are visiting Nigeria and they are testifying for themselves to the world. Yes, we have our bad areas. We are not denying them. I cannot say Nigeria is perfect. No, we have a lot of buzzwords going on in the nation. But yes, our country is our country. And only us can put our country in the right shape. For all the visitors visiting Nigeria, what are your experiences in Nigeria?
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the rhythm collide. I'm the king of this groove with the catchy hook. Got the ladies moving and the fellas shook. Just down the boulevard with the top down low. Music blasting loud, feeling the flow. Neon lights flicker in the night's embrace. Lost in the moment, in this rhythmic chase. Catching glances from strangers as I pass them by. In the city of dreams where stars light up the sky. Every step, every verse takes me closer to the line. This soft rap book where I spread my